Hey, welcome back to the Scorpio channel. My name is Laura, and I'm going to do a general message for Scorpio. Know that energy is fluid, roles can be reversed. Always interpret the message as it best resonates with you. All right. Also, know on this channel, I like to go deep within my readings. So I like to really look at, we look at everything, but I really take the time to look at the spiritual blocks, the shadows, and see how they play out as karmic themes within your experiences. So you need to keep that in mind if you want to get a reading from me. You have to remember that part of your reading is going to be a shadow reading. All right. Now, also know that anything of any importance or relevance to the channel you will find in the description box. And that includes the word of the video. The word of the video is always the first card on the first card that I pull out. And it is the underlining energy that tells me why everyone's doing what they're doing. This is important when you're looking at the shadows. It's important when again, when you're dealing with someone that has a lot of spiritual blocks, they create a lot of personas, they wear a lot of masks. So, it's almost like you're on two totally different energetic frequencies when you're dealing with someone. So it's almost like they don't understand what you're saying, and everything that they say is a little bit of a lie, a little bit of a distortion, a little bit of the best way that I can explain it is that when you have a person that is on a different vibration, a lower vibration than you, it's somebody that is going to be very childish, someone that's very manipulative, someone that isn't really honest, someone that doesn't is they're not coming from their true self. And when you are on a vibration where you do feel good about yourself because you're investing in yourself, and that's really, I feel like you're connected to someone that just got out of a job and doesn't really have any idea what they would like to do. And I feel like they kind of like what you're doing. So there's and I don't know why I'm feeling this, but your job definitely has something to do with this person. So you might get a lot of attention. This person may perceive it as, someone like they can see that you're going to make a lot of money. And I feel like things have changed within this person's life. Now, let's take a look at the underlying energy. I don't know why I just said that. We're going to see why I'm saying it. Hostility. We actually got that one yesterday. Again, and I feel like this person is hostile because it's almost like they see your life as being super easy. It's almost like you're connected to somebody that's jealous of you. This is the vibe there. We're going to pull a different card on this in the second deck to see what the underlining energy is. So the hostility is going to be one, but because we pulled that yesterday, and I feel like it's just a different energy of and yesterday's might have been a lot of anxiety about you moving on, where now it's more hostility about where they are in comparison to you, about your life, about how life seems to be so easy for you. And like, I don't like the energy, I'm not gonna lie. Vanity. It's again, this person sees whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to get a lot of attention and a lot of accolades. And I feel like this really triggers the person that is connected to you. Really, it's almost like you getting attention, you all of a sudden people noticing you. And I feel like you're connected to someone that didn't treat you very well. And now I feel like you're like blowing up. You're about to blow up. You're about to make things happen for you. And first of all, it's the job. It's being seen in the spotlight. It's being seen as important, being seen as an expert, not just in your home, like a hometown or where you know, like I said, where you live, where your business is, but like possibly even worldwide. And I believe that this person already thinks that I think that you're not someone that's vain. I think that this person's someone that's very vain. However, you getting this attention, they're almost projecting like you're vain. I don't like this energy. I feel like this person like is in a really bad place. And because they're in a really bad place, you know, they're almost like looking to put their whatever their pain, their onto somebody else. And it's almost like you're a blow up. Things are happening for you, which is again why this person is getting a lot of anxiety, but they're getting there. It's not like of, oh my God, like I'm gonna lose you. It's more like mad that things are happening for you. And that's why I don't like it. And it's like they never understood it. It's again because I feel like your job is something that's unique. So you may be an influencer, you may be like you know, somebody that reads tarot cards, you may be somebody that's a public speaker, something that's unique, something that is getting, you could even, I hear that some it's even like a politician of some sort. Like so understand like it's going to be where you're seen in the public eye, you're getting attention. And it's like, and it's something that I feel like you didn't go to school for. It's something that you became of yourself. And so that's why this person, again, I feel like when they first met you, they kind of discredited it. And now, like I said, that it's happening, it's almost like you're making things happen for yourself. This person is also like on, for whatever reason, is going through a downfall. As you're going up, this person's going down. And the fact that they chose not to invest in this relationship, I feel like even though they had a connection with you. So this is why it's like I said, it's very triggering. Or for some of you, I feel like that they actually were in a connection to you, but then just like ghosted out, acted really like, again, you gave you a lot of mixed signals. If they didn't ghost you, they gave you a lot of like, it had one foot in, one foot out until like you just finally didn't like like weren't going to put up with it anymore. I feel like you put your energy into other things, and this person didn't really fight to keep the connection alive. Again, so yeah, they're angry. And there was a sense that they were always angry because I feel like this person didn't treat you well and they wanted to continue to not treat you well, thinking for whatever reason that you were going to give them, that you were going to give them with very little effort. And now what they're seeing is now with this come up and all this attention, that obviously you know what you're worth. And so there's a sense that they're angry because they didn't take the opportunity. They didn't take the opportunity to treat you well. Instead, what they would do is they would just continue to like withdraw their energy. They'd come in and then like you get comfortable and then they'd withdraw for no apparent reason, like emotionally detach, because they didn't really know what they wanted. And I feel like they didn't understand who you are. I feel like you think differently, you are different. This person is very clockwork, is very methodical, is very, you know, organized and structured and a little bit boring. And I feel like your life is anything but boring. and it's exciting to this person. And it's like they so desire to have a life like the one that they foresee you being able to have. And so I feel like they didn't see all that before. They didn't believe in you. And it's because they don't, again, live their life from that perception. They've never saw somebody, not really have a job to all of a sudden creating a job for themselves, out of like it's almost like a miracle, like for this person. Um, and so this person was very self-righteous, like again, acted very superior because they're more educated, because they perceived that they had a better job, they perceived that they lived in a better house. So again, they elevated themselves, their ego elevated themselves while giving you very little, even though that they had feelings for you, feeling like you wouldn't notice. And then because again, how they perceived you, and I feel like they perceived you the way that they actually perceived themselves. I feel like this person hides behind material things to make themselves feel more important, to make people perceive that they're important. Well, if they have this big car or this nice fancy car, then, if they can afford it, well, then you must have a lot of money. You must do very well for yourself. So the outside like looks like that, but down deep inside this person, like I said, I don't really feel like, because they're so methodical and so like controlling, I feel like, and I feel like it's controlling because it's very much like clockwork, very methodical, very just boring every day. It lacks like their flavor per se. And a person's flavor is not just the school that we go to or the car that we drive. It's like what stirs up our soul. What are we passionate about? If every day we're going through life like it's clockwork, then there's no passion. So I believe that this person created false passion. And that's, hooking up with different people every day or once a week and living from that perception. Again, not really having deep connections, because how can you really live a facade? The mask would fall off after a while if it was a deep connection. So, like I said, it's like this person wasn't planning on having a deep connection with you either, which is why you detach, which is why this is pissing them off. That now they see this big blow up that's happening for you, where they're like, you were right here. You were right here. And it's not that I wasn't attracted to you. It's just I didn't really like your life. I didn't really like, I didn't understand it. I still don't understand it. Like, but they're like, but people respect it. People, they were waiting for like you to get almost like a bad reputation, for people to like reject what you were doing, to people to like not really see your vision, whatever it is, where that's not what happened. It's like this person had little faith in you because they don't have faith in themselves. Someone that's very clockwork and methodical and does everything, it's very robotic and it's very boring. It's like, yes, you'll get the results that you want, where if it's a business, you'll always get what you want. But what about the creative side of life? The creative genius is that passion. It's why God, Jesus died for our passion for life, so that we can give and receive of love through our free will. It's whatever you're passionate about, that this person doesn't really seem to really have a passion. And that's why, again, they need that attention, and that, oh, you're gonna get all this attention, where I feel like you're getting attention because you love what you do. The focal point is not on you getting attention. You get attention because you have a bright aura. This person doesn't. again, it's they know that they really I feel like they made you feel powerless in the beginning by not really giving you any energy, not really, what could you do? You don't want to give me any energy. It's like I'm not going to sit here and stay connected to someone that makes me feel like I don't have any control over my own life. And that's really what it is. If this person wanted to keep you down by treating you a certain way, because that was their perception of you, because they didn't really understand you, but still kind of wanted to hold on to you, that would make you feel powerless. The thing is, I feel like you detached from this person and now they feel powerless because it's almost like they can't stop you from rising. No one can stop you, only you can stop you. And so it's again, now this person is like powerless over you. And that's really what it is. And it's because I feel like you made life happen for yourself. You made opportunities happen for yourself, where again, this person never saw that. See, the universe will always make a way where there is no way just for you. The universe is God. That energy that's inside of you is made up of that same energy, and it's of unconditional love. That's what the energy is, that vibration. It's the universe's energy. It's so when we're actually in alignment with the universe by being that vibration of unconditional love, this is how the way opens up. This is how your path opens up. And so this person could have never seen, but understand too, the universe will always protect you from people that could potentially hurt you on your path, because people get jealous and they would want to sabotage you. And I kind of feel like that's this person. I didn't like their energy in the beginning of the reading because um, you can feel that it's almost like they see the opportunities. They see what's going to happen for you. And it's like that's what's giving them anxiety. That's what's giving them hostility, because they're not in their life and they wanted to see you a certain way and they had an opportunity to be with you and they didn't really honor the connection. So we're going to go a little bit deeper to see like why this person did what they did, and or like what did they truly feel, like anything more than I could just channel, or is it just going to confirm what I channeled? But we want to see what, like, where is their frame of mind right now? I want to hold you in my arms and feel our bodies unite as one. And that's why there's a fine line between love and hate, people, because it's not like there's not a spiritual connection. It's not like this person isn't attracted to you. They were always attracted to you. They didn't like your life. So it's again, it's almost like now that you're making things happen and you've actually cut your energy off from them, I feel like, of course, that's part of the hostility, that's part of the anxiety, that's part of the, I don't want to see you move forward. I don't want you to, because first of all, like, I think that this person doesn't even really know how to come back. They've never been put in this position before. I think that this person's normally a player, has no problems being a player, wasn't looking for any type of relationship, wasn't looking for that. They tried to play you, it didn't work. You walked away, you put your energy into your own life. Life is about to blow up for you. This person's life, for whatever reason, is not in a good space. So we can see like what is like really going on inside this person's head. And the thing is, I don't like the energy because I feel like they see you as an opportunity through your karma. I've been learning about twin flames. It feels right to me. Like this person, like I said, they want a piece of your action. It's again, that's really what I feel. I'm not saying that they're not attracted to you and that, but I feel like this person, like, I feel like it sees you for who you are now, but it's like I don't really feel like they did anything to help your come up. And I can just feel that they want to be a part of it. Separate or together, we are working in tandem with each other. Like they're like gonna come in like almost like we're like, yeah, like I was always gonna come back. Don't you realize we have a connection? I feel like you're gonna hear from this person and they are gonna tell you everything that you would have wanted to hear a year ago or 2 years ago or however long it was since you met when you first met this person. If they would have said all this to you when you were trying to be in a relationship, you would have like really fallen for it. But this person is gonna come in here and they're gonna be again like all like you're my person. I always had feelings for you. I'd long ago shut down those parts of me that wanted love, romance, and intimacy, but you make me long for those things again. And I feel like because they see you as a whole package, they see you as a whole package. I was always attracted to you, but I was always able to compartmentalize people. There was always something about people that I don't like. Meaning I would date Mary and maybe I don't like Mary's nose. And maybe I would date like Karen and then I don't like Karen's job. And then I date Caroline and I don't like her, the way that she dresses. Like this person would always find something wrong where they were able to like detach and disassociate, meaning like, yeah, I dated you, but it's like I don't like you enough to give you anything, to change my ways. Yes, I'm okay like with being a player. Like I get what I want. It's not that I don't give anything in return. I may lie or give off that, or maybe I don't even lie. I just give off the perception that I want more than I actually do. I come in, take the person out to dinner. I treat them nice. I get what I want. I'm in, I'm out. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, and I'm out. And maybe I'm not 100% honest with that, but I'm okay with that. It's like I don't make anyone do anything that they don't want to do. It's like, and I'm kind of okay being single because I got hurt a really long time ago and I, just didn't really want to get into another relationship, not for no reason because of you, just because of you. And I was able to compartmentalize it because of the job that you had, because of, again, I didn't really understand who you were. And also, I perceived that everyone else was going to perceive you the way that I was perceiving you in the beginning because I didn't understand you. This journey is teaching us one of the most important spiritual lessons, patience. And so I feel like this person, for whatever reason, they still think that they have a chance with you. It's just what they think is, I need to like get my life together, fix my life, get rid of certain people in my life, do certain things because they see that you're someone of very high caliber and that this person is obviously going to come in like be like with the perception that they too have the same life. And that's by getting rid of certain people in their life, which are just people that are hanging around that feed them their ego. And you say, how do they get rid of them? Is that they just don't feed their energy anymore. The person reaches out, They don't respond. The person reaches out. They don't respond. The person reaches out. They don't respond. Eventually, the person gets the message. By I even feel like them trying to even get into a little bit of shape. Like this person, remember, is good at becoming the chameleon. So they see your life as a certain way. So they're gonna try and perceive that their life is the same. I just don't think that it really is. I feel like they're not in a good place. Please send me energetic support. Use the frequency of love to uplift me because I need your help. And they're not in a good way. And what they see is things are happening for you. And before, you know, they acted like a big jerk, like judging you about your job and everything. They knew that there was a connection. And I feel like this person has anxiety now and is hostile because of mainly themselves. They had missed out on an opportunity. So, and like I said, I feel like you're on an up, like a come up, and this person is not on a come up. I feel like their life, if anything, might have not crashed and burned, but I just feel like dating the same people, like which you're here for a good time, not a long time. Well, you're attracting people just like yourself. And I just feel like this person is depleted because it's not contributing to their life. And it's more or less like I feel like this person is very business oriented, and it's whatever it is that you're doing is very tantalizing to this person. I want to know everything about you, but I hold myself back from asking. I'm afraid I'll get in too deep. So again, this person, I feel like that's pretty much how they were before. It's like they controlled, right? It's if I don't ask you anything, if I don't give you emotional support, then I don't get in deep. But like I said, I feel like this person, for whatever reason, is able, like your job, whatever you're doing, is what is making this person really like. I feel like they think, well, I can connect with you because I can see how I would fit in your life now. There's a lot of that, but it's like I feel like it's mainly because like there's nothing really going on in this person's life. I want to see, just pull three cards on what's with this person's life. Like why? Because that it really feels like that there was something. Let's see again. Okay, so they were like in a karmic contract with someone, okay? They were in a karmic contract with somebody. Contracts, okay? Like it was a agreement. So I feel like that came to an end. And so what it is that this person, I feel like when they met you, they couldn't really be with you anyway. And so but like I said, it's almost like the new direction of your life. And this person doesn't know what direction of life that they should take. Because I feel like whatever they were doing came to an end or is coming to an end. So like again, they're looking for something. Jack and Diane, like as I never saw that card before. Okay, yeah, like and that they're going to come and tell you, like I said, that they're so brokenhearted, that they were brokenhearted, that they wanted to come to you beforehand, but there was interference from that person. And then emotionally, they felt like they couldn't deal with it. So, but like I'm feeling like that's what they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you that they wanted to come towards you, but that they couldn't come towards you. That someone was stopping them and that they're so devastated and there's emotional pain because they believe that you are their soulmate. Okay, there's strong connection. They always had that. Like I said, they're gonna tell you everything that you would have wanted to hear out of their mouth 3 years ago. But there were blocks and there were challenges and barriers because it's again, and that's why I'm saying that they're going to say that someone prevented them. And do I feel like that's 100% true? No, but I do feel like it's partially true. I feel like this person has a big ego and they didn't want to apologize. And then when they could have apologized, they chose not to. And then what happened was when they wanted to, it was too late. It was like that someone was preventing them to, this is what they're going to say. I always believe a person can call you, but I feel like this person was prideful and they didn't really want to call, right? But they're gonna declare to you really again how sorry that they are, okay? Like how sorry that they were, and about telling you, try and pull on your heartstrings by telling you about the hardships from being with this person and getting out of the connection, and you know that they were betrayed. They're going to be pulling on your heartstrings just so that, again, really trying to create that facade. And so it's like they're hoping that you're going to see that and that's going to stop like the conflicts that you and this person have. That's what they're hoping. Um, and I feel like you don't really like, I feel like you're going into a whole different life. And so you're really being confronted with whether or not you want to be with this person, whether or not this person can make you happy is what I'm feeling. Like this is what you're being asked. You're being asked that because it's like it's not that it's like let's see what their intention is, because like I said, I there's parts of me that feel like yes, this person has feelings for you, but it's again it's the thing that connects you to what's happening to you, and that's what bothers me. It's like they see you as the whole package, like where before, instead of taking the time to get to know you, I feel like this person stalked you from afar and was happy that you weren't in a good place. And now that something's actually happening for you, there's like this anxiety. And it's again, all that is what bothers me. However, some of you guys won't care, I want to just see. I wish I could share my good news with you. So, I mean, listen, I regret lying to you. This person is making changes in their life, and I feel like they would tell you that whoever they were connected to, whoever that like was interfering in their life is not in their life anymore, and that they regret lying to you, making pretend that they were ready to be in a relationship before they were actually ready to be in a relationship. How they did know exactly what they were doing, however, so they're not going to lie and pretend that they didn't. I feel like they didn't know how to deal with the situation. However, like again, you stuck on them. You like meaning like everything that you said, everything that you do, again, you might feel like this person wasn't listening because they didn't really communicate much with you, but again, you did. They replay your conversations, they remember you. Again, what you said, what you did, how you acted, how you smelled. Believe me, this person like is in regret but I feel like they're mainly in regret because they see like that your life is going to be amazing and you look amazing and like you're glowing and you're getting all this attention and like I said, so Ken, I love you. So in their mind, this is what they feel. And I'm not saying that they don't. What I'm saying is it's like what did it though was the come up. And I just feel like you should, regardless, protect yourself if you choose to be with this person. Okay. And that's by creating boundaries. Don't let this person 100% uh come into your life. You're gonna have to like control it. You're gonna have to like teach this person. You're going to have to teach this person like um through your like I'd say through not just um you're gonna need to teach this person, but you're also gonna have to like use your psychic ability. You're going to have to use your like your judgment with this person again to of how much you want to give. And that's again like really assess like how much you're gonna how much power that is, how much time, how much energy, how much focus. If you want to be in this connection, you're going to have to say, okay, well, you need to have boundaries. The person needs to like work themselves back into your life. And the only reason why I pulled that is because it's like, I don't really like the way that this person is coming in. So I always want to protect my people, but it's also, how do you handle it? Being that this person went from one extreme to another, it's your job. It's like where I feel like this person would be able to help you with your job. I feel like that's something is a strength of theirs, like again, business. Um, but it's all about using your better judgment. It's about you setting boundaries. It's about you maintaining control. And remember, I feel like this person likes control. They tend to want control. So that's what you need to like again watch out for. Don't just give this person um full reins because they're gonna say that they're the business person, that they're more savvy. Don't do it. It's again because this is your thing that you're making happen. And like that spirit just says, like examine everything, have a say in everything. And so, like a lot of times you may say, like, why? What a lot of times if this is a soulmate where you're like, I really am crazy about this person, and I do know that they looked at me through that perception, and now I do know that my life is getting better and I do still have feelings for this person. However, how do you deal with situation? And that is again a spiritual connection. You're never going to get. There's always going to be where you're holding on to a little bit of a cognitive dissonance, which is I want you, but I don't. Like because you've shown me certain things that trigger me, that trigger my wounds. And so I feel like it's for you, it's about like maintaining control. And for this person, I feel like they're very controlling. So, like I said, can they contribute to what you're doing? Yes. That's not the issue. The issue is it's like you don't want somebody taking, making it into their vision, like giving you rules where you feel like you're working for this person, where because they're a business person, they're going to tell you what to, it's like, no, it's the fact that you have freedom. Remember, this job that you do is different from like what they do. What they do is very methodical. What you do is not. So that's why I'm saying it's like it's about you maintaining control. And now we're going to see why. What are the inner child wounds? Because spirit would not give you a situation like this if you couldn't handle it, number one. And number two, what are you supposed to get out of it? And right off the bat, I'm seeing boundaries. It's not one or the other. Again, because this person can contribute, but it's about you changing how you are, and maybe again letting other people do too much, trusting other people too much, where they all of a sudden begin to run the show, begin to undermine you. So that happens a lot of times to people that are very creative when they deal with very business like people. Belittled, unworthy, again, unworthy. And I feel like that's by, again, belittling, making one feel like they're not as important, that that they don't bring anything as much to the table. You know, unworthy as a child is just emotionally you didn't get what you needed. So, like your feelings didn't matter. And that's how this person made you feel. Remember when they didn't like or understand your job or your life, an aspect of your life. Self-sabotage. So I'm kind of like feeling like being made as a child to feel unworthy and then attracting people to you that can make you feel unworthy. And that's self-sabotage, especially if you're trying to make things happen for yourself. So this is somebody that is probably wouldn't have the easiest personality, but does have feelings for you. It's not like they don't. I just feel like they see the entire package and what life could be. And again, and they just never had it before. Optimism, and which it happens to be a gift. And I feel like you have that, but I feel like when it comes to like creating yourself and to like, you know, just navigating your life, you tend to take like an optimistic approach to life, where I tend to feel like that this person, um, very business, very logical, very analytical, does not. And so, like, I feel like the challenge, if you're going to be with this person, is not to let this person's energy override your energy, is to maintain balance. That's why spirit brings these connections into our life, because you're like, well, how can I? Well, again, all this requires is that you don't relinquish full control. And that's by, keeping things like your own. So maybe the creative part, maybe again, you let this person help you in the ways that they shine so that they can be a part of it. But it's always to make sure that you're not assigning your life away to somebody else. Because first of all, the relationship would just start. And believe me, that this person is coming in and they would be that way. And it's misunderstood. So if not really, again, that's this person didn't understand you in the beginning. And what I feel like they again put you kind of in that childhood energy of being made to feel misunderstood because you were more creative, a more intuitive, more, street smart kid than a school book kid. So you were made to like feel unworthy. And when we're made to feel unworthy over time, we don't believe that we're deserving of love. So we tend to not like put the effort in to ourselves as much as we should to actually find our real potential. And I feel like whatever you did, you actually did put the time and energy into yourself to create yourself. However, getting connected to the wrong person, giving the wrong person too much energy over you and too much power when they haven't earned it would actually be self-sabotage, being too optimistic in this situation. I feel like it's good to be optimistic with your endeavors in life, but never be too optimistic with people that haven't really earned their place in your life. What we see here is that this person didn't want to do that. Now all of a sudden they want to do that because they see it. And so again, but we also see why that they want to do it. Like there's a very fine line between, are you in my life because I'm an opportunity, or do you really like have feelings for me? And this person is gonna like again say all the things that you would have wanted them to hear, say a few years ago when you first met this person. But I feel like now that you're in a different space, if you do want this person in your life, you'll be able to set the appropriate boundaries by creating the balance, which is not too much. And in this story, I do feel like you feel like this person, you still are connected to this person. You know, like it's again, you still feel like connected to this person and like feeling like that they are a soulmate. And I feel like they are a soulmate. It's not that they're not, but karmic mates, remember, tend to struggle with codependency, tend to, like, and that's not all the time other people. It's just if it's not a person, it's an addiction. It's so, and then, like I said, they're seeing you as the entire package. They're seeing what it is that you do is tantalizing to them. So the codependency is going to be the challenge because, again, if you are made to feel not worthy, undervalued again, and also have self-sabotaging energy, say again, how would it be done? It would be done by having people around you that don't really have that they're your best interest at hand 100%, that they're opportunists. And so spirit's saying it's not that you can't have this person in your life and that they wouldn't benefit you. They would, but you're going to have to step into full empress mode. You're going to have to step into boss bitch. And that's why spirit or boss man, whatever it is, it's like either like boss man, big boss man up or boss bitch up. It's either one or the other. It's like you're gonna have to do that because if you don't do that, this person is going to like again have too strong of a personality with you. And it's also that you don't want to lose like what it is that you're doing. And I feel like you would need to do that. That's why spirit is bringing this person into your life. This person probably isn't going to be here forever, but they're training you to step into your true self. And that's by having appropriate boundaries, by being the leader, by knowing what it's like to actually run the show. You're being asked to do this. This person is only helping maybe with some financial stuff like the right paperwork or how to make more money or how to become more efficient, something like again in organization, but they do not get equal reins of your company or your business or your creative vision, whatever it is that you're doing. It's like they cannot, is what spirit's saying. That's why you're getting this person. They are benefiting you, but and remember, nothing's perfect. The illusion is that it's perfect. So it would only be a problem if you gave this person too much. Problem is that I feel like you normally do that. So it's again, we get situations and experiences play out to help us change. So knowing what it is that we do and what I see that it is that you would do is overgive to people that haven't earned it. And then somehow like hurt yourself, sabotage yourself. Where really spirit's saying it's like it's not that there's many different realities that play out at one time. Your level of consciousness. So if you were wounded where you felt unworthy as a kid, you would give of yourself, especially if you were seeing that everyone still you as they didn't understand you, right? You felt misunderstood, that you spent a lot of time alone. You would give in order to be loved, in order to be accepted. Children do that. They become the fixer, the healer, the wounded healer, where they're giving what they desire so bad. It's part of their survival mechanism if the parent is again not making them feel supported and loved and guided. So again, this person has a tendency to do that already. If you notice, have made you feel that way prior to you, to them seeing this blow up. So it's to understand that they're going to get you into their life to learn how to integrate some of the spiritual consciousnesses, which is about learning to see things more than just from your own limited perception. Meaning there's more than one way to create your life. Number one. Number two, by not having control over the relationship, because every time they try to control you in the relationship, you again are going to have a boundary there, and they're not going to like that boundary. But the big bottom line is you're going to focus continually on your business, and this person's going to learn how to surrender and not control. That's a survival mechanism. So like I said, it's changed behavior, because if they continue to come in and control and tell you how it's going to be, they're not going to get a chance with you, and they know that. So they are going to come in more humble. They're going to come in, like, again, acting more emotionally connected. This person acted like, again, they're detached from their emotions. So this is teaching them that if they got to be with you, they got to be different. And if you want to be with this person, you've got to be different. It's like, it doesn't mean it can't work. It's karmic, though. Karmic doesn't always mean horrible, but we could see it definitely in this story how it could turn horrible if you weren't in your truth. But no one can take what's yours, only you can take it by giving your power away. Vitality. I am a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body, and every one of my cells regenerates. So it's again, spirit saying you are spirit in physical form. Again, you can do anything. You're safe. You are supported. It's not like this situation can ruin you. I mean, it's not like the situation is going to ruin you, because you know what you need to do in order to do it. And like I said, manifestation of light. I see beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self, which is again what you're pretty much doing, being able to not give all your energy away, learning to set appropriate boundaries, to be able to see what you contribute, that this is whatever it is that you're doing, this is what you're doing. It's again, and this is your contribution to humanity, to the world. So you free yourself from negativity, and your heart transforms, and your intellect shines, and your inner light grows. So it's again, just becoming more and more of light by doing what you love. Yes, this person come into your life to help you. Again, that's their intention. It's just they're very gung-ho about your business, and definitely have an opportunity there, but doesn't have bad intention. This is that their behaviorism show that it could turn bad. So again, lay the boundaries, and you'll be fine. I see that happening for you. Again, because this person is going to come on strong. They're not going to let you get away. Trust me on that. They finally see the package. All right, Scorpio, I'll talk to you guys soon. If you resonated, let me know. Bye.